Hey everyone, this is Red Silvers and welcome back to Let's Play Crash Team Racing. I haven't done this for a bit because I've been distracted with other stuff like the Final Fantasy V Four Job Fiesta, but my nephew in particular is very adamant that I come back to this, so we're going to pick up in this third area. We're going to start with Blizzard Bluff. I actually haven't been playing much of Crash Team Racing at all because I kind of quit playing the remake on the Switch after the last Grand Prix ended. More because that's also when Animal Crossing came out, so I'm probably going to do really terrible, but we'll see how this goes. I mean, it is just a computer, so... Hey. Unless I get squished by a rock. Being out of touch with this, there's a shortcut you can do on this level, but I am really bad at it. Like, you slide across the ice, but you have to be aiming it just right. And you can take a shortcut that way, but I am bad at that shortcut. You know, you go off on the left there, but you have to aim it right because you have to be... And it's hard to aim because you're on the ice, so you don't have any traction. And you have to have enough speed, so you've got to be doing that part right. And I think it's required that you do that right for the relic. But I'm not sure on that. The relics are the part that I'm not looking forward to doing in this playthrough. Why couldn't you have gotten crushed tiny? I don't want to get in second place. I'm gonna use this. And that's why, just in case he comes after me there. I think we're okay though. That was a close one, but we got that. So we're off to a good start. So I know we're like halfway through the tracks on this game, but there's still a lot that needs to be done. Because we still have all of the relics and all the gems.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Oh, I was expecting him to come out and talk to us. The voice actor for Aku Aku actually passed away recently. Dragon Mines, this is the level that's the boss stage, and this one I think is the worst of the relics. So we'll see how this plays out. There's shortcut stuff you can do if you have a mask, but I don't know, there's a lot of these sharp turns. This level definitely benefited from the graphics in the remake. Okay, well, Crash is out of commission. But you can stuff like this turn here, this is tricky to keep up your speed in. Don't hit the wall. Yeah, I might have just screwed things up there. don't even remember. I know where you can go on the train track if you're invincible to save time. But I don't exactly remember how much time it saves or how you go about doing it. You go in there. I mean, I guess if it gets to that point where we're doing the relics, you may just have to check it out and see. On the Switch version, if you're having trouble doing like a relic or something with a particular driving class, you can just change what you're driving as. Here's our mask. I guess I could have tried to do the shortcut, but I think I'd rather have the burst of speed here and just get in the lead. Vortex? No.
Take that.
I think we can still pull this off because we can get that boost. Unless I screw it up with my jumping. Okay. Hopefully this isn't going to be terrible times. Of the tracks in this area, this is probably the one I'm the least excited about. And of course, all my timing is still off from everything. But I'm going to get Wumpa Fruit, because I didn't been getting Wumpa Fruit, and that might help a little bit. Getting juiced up. That's the second time that I got a mask right in that area. And I think you can come right up here with it if you do it right. I don't know for sure in this one. I know on the Switch version, the AI people take certain routes. So there's certain places on the map that they just won't go unless, for example, you hit them with something that causes them to get off that route slightly. And so there's some places you can put an obstacle, and the computer will never hit that obstacle. That might be the most powerful item that you can get, because it messes up their traction and stuff. You don't get it very often in multiplayer on the remake because they took it out for balancing purposes. It's still there, but
I need to watch too many cars. No.
no, don't crash. I think I cocked up this one too. Well, I was gonna say, unless I can get ahead really quick, but then I got ran over. Like, I stopped Crash from crossing the finish line first, except not really. Alright, so we're gonna try this again. And if I don't get it this time, then we're gonna cut till I get the trophy, because that's the problem with being out of touch. I know you can do a boost there. Let's cut across here with that speed boost. No TNT. Of course, this time I'm not getting all the Wumpa Fruit, so who knows. Thank you, that's what I wanted. That was kind of interesting.
Tiny squash beauty cars.
Tiny's like, nope, I'm gonna get you. And I'm like, no. I said no. Well, that's gonna cost me. No, that's really gonna cost me. Alrighty. So we'll cut back in here on the next good attempt. Alright, so this is the first to try after I cut off things. I was hoping to hit him there. I hate that little circle right there. Although we can get in little shortcuts like that, we might be okay. That'll help. Let's get this. That's perfect. I'm gonna be a little in the head, a little in the lead this time. That little chuckle that she has is kind of evil sounding. Oh, Tiny, no. No crush puny cars. Well, he was just like right there, and then he wasn't, and then he was. Oh, good, I got him. I think we got this one. That works. I don't care if I hit a potion on the finish line. I still got that one. So that really was the very next attempt after I stopped the last video. It's kind of funny. I just wasn't sure if I was going to have to cut something out, so I figured I'd stop the video and splice back in, but... So, right before I go to sit down to record this video, and I go into OBS, and apparently OBS has been recording for 10 hours prior to this point. Which, 10 hours ago I was at work uploading a video, and I guess the record button got hit at some point, or the hotkey got hit to record it, and so that was kind of interesting. So I had a 40 gigabyte video that I had to throw away. Alright, let's see if we can get some luck and not sit and do this for an hour. Problem with doing those splices, it makes it hard to keep track of the runtime on the whole video. So this one's got kind of a fun design.
Here you go.
You have like that figure 8 at the start. And then you have this section. So this level is Polar's level. The other ice level is for a hidden character that you could unlock with a code. So this one is going to be an easy trophy unless things go terribly wrong, because there is a shortcut you can take. And the computer is never going to take that shortcut. So as long as you can do that shortcut like once, you're pretty sure to get the trophy. Now that I said that, I'm going to screw myself, but usually the computer, this is an easy level to beat the computer. And it has this jump coming up let's get the boost. That booster pad is tricky to hit sometimes.
One for the road.
But yeah, this level is a lot of fun. I'm not too worried about this one. Back in the lead. Are you gonna hit someone with that nitro, or is there gonna be the nitro that nobody hits? Okay, this is actually good. I'll save this and use this to guarantee that I get that shortcut. Even not being juiced up, I'm still fine. You don't have to have a speed boost to get this shortcut. It helps. That doesn't help though. That didn't help at all. The game's like, oh, you're not worried about this one, huh? Well, we can fix that for you.
Too bad.
You can try to get a little further ahead with that jump if you play your cards right.
There you go.
So they've announced Crash Bandicoot 4, and I'm interested to play that one, especially now that I have my PlayStation 4. It'll be interesting. Okay, this time you jerks are not gonna cut ahead, because I'm juiced up. We're gonna do this time. Okay, fine. We're not gonna take the shortcut. That's what I get for bragging about how easy this level was gonna be, I guess. The game was just like, oh, you wanna be like that? I can try to cheese this at least. But yeah, we're too far back. That's okay. I don't think this one's going to take as many tries as the Dragon Mines did. Of course, how well the boss fight on Dragon Mines is going to go is a different story. Polar just wants to win this one because it's his level. I can understand that. That was kind of funny. We used that right before we went into first. Alright. We have another shot to try and do this.
Too bad.
There we go. Even the game kind of futzed out for a sec. Like, what are you doing? You're going the wrong way, but... Ooh, Crash going over that jump with that. As I say, he might not be able to make that jump, but he did. this is more like it. This is more like what I was expecting with using that shortcut. And being juiced up. Plus, you know what? It's just nice to be recording a game that's not an RPG for a minute here. Because I've been doing Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy V. I think we got this one. I don't think I can screw this one up enough to not win this at this point. Although the game will probably try to help me eat those words. But just looking at that lead we got, I think I'm okay.
Whoa!
Yeah, I think we got this. And of course, there's shortcuts that I don't even know about, or shortcuts that I know but I'm not good at doing. They can help things too. Yep, I don't even care that I got hit by that seal. We did the shortcut twice, so. And of course, our next level, that's when things get really interesting. Because there's only one more level in this area, and it's kind of a fun one.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
So the last one we have is Tiny Arena, which has the distinction of having one of my favorite musical tracks in this game. They reuse it in other stages later on that we'll be doing. But then in the remake, they gave the two different versions of the song. Well, I was going to say something about the music, but then we're not really hearing it. So this song, there's a couple of streams that I've done on Twitch. I haven't done very many because I don't have internet from home still. Because 2020, I don't even need to explain more than that, do I? But the streams that I did do when I was in like the startup phase where I had like the starting soon, I'd play this song in the background. So I remember when I was playing this level back in the day, I had a lot of experience with this kart racer and with Mario Kart 64. And this level at Mario Kart 64 has a level that's very similar to this. It's I think it's Wario Stadium, where it's just like one of the longest tracks in the game with a lot of jumps and hills. And it's funny because I didn't like it as much in Mario Kart, but this ended up being one of my favorite tracks in this game. So it's kind of silly how that worked out. It's kind of weird to get the lightning orb that hits the person in first place when you're in second place and you're right behind him. That's kind of an odd time to get that item. I was hoping that that would hit Dingo Dial when I dropped that, but no. But yeah, this is the longest track of the regular tracks in the game, with one exception. But this is the longest one that you could race multiplayer on in this game. Because the longest track in this game you can't race in multiplayer due to limitations of the system. Which, you know, sometimes it's interesting how the hardware creates the limits. I mean, one of my favorite stories about hardware limits is how the reason that Mario is designed the way he is and the way that Link is designed the way that he is was because they wanted to convey as much information as they could with the tiny little sprites that they had. So they couldn't animate Mario's hair, so they gave him a hat, and they wanted to show the shape of his face, so they gave him a big nose and a mustache. And Link's got big ears because they wanted to show his ears, and he's wearing a hat for the same reason. And some of the PlayStation 1 stuff, it's weird when you think of what the limits might or might not be. But for this game in particular, with split-screen multiplayer, there's one track in the game that they couldn't make work.
So, you've beaten all the other racers on these tracks. Well, now you'll see why I'm the most feared driver on the circuit. I'll earn the right to face Oxide by crushing you into break dust. Let's race.
So, most of the bosses from this game are characters from Crash Bandicoot 1, the original, which I did not actually play much of the first one. I played 2 and 3, 3 being Warped. This boss is the only one that's from Crash Bandicoot 2, which characters like Tiny and Engine are from 2. But oh, I'm worried about this race. I mean, you can get lucky and you can cheese it, but for the most part, it's just do this track that you already had issues with while dodging obstacles.
Slow down. Too bad.
He sounds like he says the same lines as Papu did. That was bad. I'm sure I mentioned this before, but I still think it's amusing how they have boss fights in this game. You know, you didn't have boss fights in Mario Kart. Could we?
Here you go.
I was hoping I could have whopped him with that. And for the most part, I mean, yeah, he's got unlimited items, but at least otherwise he's a decently fair racer. Did I hit him with his own nitro cart? Is that what I just saw? Okay, we're close enough that I might be able to just maintain this lead. Well, he got hit by the TNT cart, so he blows up from the TNT. He didn't blow up from the TNT, but we still got him. Just because we did way better on the third lap than we did on the previous two. I actually thought that boss fight might take a couple of tries. But isn't it funny that the track that gave us the most trouble was okay?
You're not so slow after all. Surprised me you did. Here's a key for the win. Still, I think you're not fast enough to outrace Oxide. We're going to lose our planet, and it will all be your fault.
Alrighty, so now stuff is opened back up. Of course, we can go here and open the final area. But we're gonna come over this way and start with Polar Pass. Not for any particular reason other than that I went here because it was higher up and I figured we'd just swoop down and get them in a line. I don't remember where the letters are, so we'll see how this goes. One might be where the shortcut is, actually.
Let's go.
Actually, that one's right there. That's a good start. Okay, this one's right here. We're in good... It's kind of a tricky one to get, but now I have 2 laps to go for it. So somebody ran into me while I was respawning. And I was invincible, so they still took damage from it. Alright, we're gonna get a speed boost here and go for this right away. Just to get that lead back. There's still a letter we're missing. Ooh, I dropped that potion just in time. Oh, it's right here. Okay. I missed it, but I know where it is. Okay. We've got this. So aside from my nephew, there's going to be at least one person that's going to see this video and be like, holy cow, he updated it. Alright. Let's see if we can get both these letters on this lap. This one's right here. Okay, we got it. I don't care if I go off the track. Although they did drop us way far back. That's a little ridiculous. That's okay. If I can get the shortcut both laps and I can get the T, we're in good shape. Ooh, this will help us get the shortcut. Or I could screw it up. Whoa! I hit some kind of a hotkey on my computer and it went into like a volume bar. What the heck? Alright, well, let's just get this T. I think on the remake all the letters are in the same places, but they have more tracks, so there's more CTR tokens to get.
Here you go.
As I say, that TNT is not going to blow up while it isn't going to hurt me while I've got a mask, is it? Alright, let's try to pull off this shortcut one more time. Okay. No! Getting hit once there was bad, but then they're like, oh, we're just going to gang up on you. It was kind of bad. I don't think I can get in first now unless I get, like, the right item, or... Yeah, we're not getting first on this one. So the letters go away. That's okay. Not getting mauled by seals would help. Let's see if we can get all the letters on the first lap, though. Okay, got the R. We're gonna crash. I think it said it's way back. No, I guess it's because I landed on the island, so it didn't put me as far back. I'm guessing is their reasoning.
There you go.
Okay, take the shortcut and get back into first place. I think we can get this T and get a good first lap collect. Okay. Now you have nothing to worry about but staying in the lead.
One for the road.
I think not having to, not having to hit the R on the jump here is going to help out a lot for these other laps. Because that's where we're losing all of our time. Thank you. Yeah, because that turn is where all the trouble is. Okay, got rid of that. Are we going to be able to pull this off? Yes, and we got a speed boost, so we can just build up our lead even more.
One for the road.
And just carry that one more lap and we're good. Oh yeah, we got this one. And that pretty much sealed it. We're not gonna get cut off by anybody at this point. We're too far in the lead. So we'll gladly take that CTR token. We started this video at 28%. I'm curious how far we're going to be by the end of this one. You know what, we're right here by the computer. Let's find out. So we're at 38 so far. So it's coming. Oh, this is not the one I want to do yet. Yeah. I'll attempt that one in this video, but it's not going to be right now. We're going to get the rest of the CTRs first. Tiny arena? Tiny arena. This one's yellow. We'll actually have all the tokens of one color by the end of this section. That probably won't come into play in this video, but once again, don't remember where the letters are, so we'll keep an eye out for them. Well, there's the T. I missed the T, but there it is. Blow up on me, Crash.
Here you go.
I feel like I should have seen a couple other letters by now. Okay, there's the C. I see it coming. And there's the R. Missed the R, but okay, we know where all the letters are. The C pun I made intentionally. The R one I did not. It looked like Pura was trying to grab that T, but he can't have it. It's mine. There's a mode they could have done really easily, like a CTR multiplayer mode, like. Not necessarily that there's only one set of letters, but more of the letters are there and everybody's trying to grab the letters. But you can only grab them for you and they come back on the next lap, and it's the goal is to grab more letters than anybody else.
Here you go.
Or at least attempt to grab more, and then your finish time is still important, but it's like whoever finishes with the best time and the most letters. Okay, we should be coming up on you. Have the speed to get that. So let's see how we do.
Take that.
I don't know who he was saying to take that to. I don't know if it was he meant Tiny. So I think when somebody crashes into your obstacle, then you hear them crash, even if they're way far away from you.
Too bad.
Alright, get out of my face. Bad kitty. Oh, he made me blow up on my own nitro cart. I was gonna say, I don't know even if I have the R, if I can get this or not. I missed it.
This one's mine.
But we're right at the end of the track, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish even though it's not worth nothing. So the R is kind of tricky because it's just high enough, you gotta have enough speed, I guess. Alright, we'll see how we do. Missed the T again that time, too.
Tiny squished puny cars.
Yeah, I don't know how the remake's been doing. I kind of got into Animal Crossing when Animal Crossing came out and didn't play the remake as much because the nitro fuel, because I think part of it is I got burned out grinding for coins, but I might go back to it. They've added new characters since I played. Okay, there's the C. Okay, we got the R. And something's trying to blow us up. Holy cow. That rocket really wanted us. If I'd have fired a rocket like that, it wouldn't have worked. It would have completely missed. Okay, we got all the letters. We're not great in position, but we can make up the spaces. I'm not sure, but I think that the AI kind of has like a rubber band or something too. Like, it's gonna try to get ahead of you, but they're not gonna try to get crazy ahead of you. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, they get ahead, but they're not trying to stay way ahead.
This one's mine.
I don't know how the AI in this game works. I'm just pretending to sound smart on the internet.
This one's mine.
Puppy's mine.
Oh boy!
That was dumb. I just mean, even when I'm way behind, it seems like the person in first place is never ridiculously far ahead of me.
Hey, ow!
Heart. One for the road.
He got the box before I got it. I also don't know if the computer characters use the stats, like the different turning classes, like the acceleration or the balanced or the top speed. I don't know if they're confined by that or if they're just all identical shells of AI. Who knows? I do know that I don't want Tiny to get ahead of me right at the freaking end of this level. No, 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 no. Alrighty, I am going to try this one more time. This is kind of a crummy stage to have to repeat because it's so long. Missed the T, that's okay. It is kind of interesting to go back and see these stages in their non-remake forms. Because I played them so much on the remake that it's like, in my head that's how they always looked, but they obviously weren't.
Here you go. Whee! Pass it on.
Tiny squish through the cars.
There, you got the R. Tiny, you're a jerk. You get that for winning at the last second in the last race. Okay, got that. We're in first place. Let's carry this on. I know Engine's like right on our tail.
Too bad.
I must have hit Vortex because he was way behind me, yet he still did his sound effect. Now, it would have been nice if your missile would have gone and hit Engine for me. Dingo dial. Those boosts from jumping. Dingo dial, get out of my face. You're gonna make this video take an hour if you keep doing that. It already is gonna be an hour, but you're gonna make it take 2 hours. Jerk. That'll do. You stay back too, Pura. Okay, Purr's out of the commission. Dingodale's coming right up on me again. But we got it that time. We still have 2 more CTR tokens to go, and we're already coming up on the hour point. I'm assuming. I don't show the exact time because I already stopped it once. To do a splice that I didn't need to do. Alrighty. Dragon Mines. Oh no. So I guess we're leaving Blizzard Bluff for the end, but I don't think you need to do that really hard shortcut for Blizzard Bluff. I think that's more of a relic thing. Okay, well the C's right here. Oh yeah. Okay, so to get the T you have to... I already screwed that up. You know what? I'm not gonna mess up with the T multiple times. We're gonna get it the first time we go for it and call it good because it's in a funky spot. And you have to basically have to stretch out your lap longer to get it. Thank you for blowing up right at me. Tiny, get out of my way! Holy heck. Yeah, see. I'm already so far behind from doing that I don't want to mess it up. But hey, we got the R, we got all of them. Let's see if we can get caught back up. When you go for the relic, you have to do boxes that same way that you do that T. It's kind of counterintuitive. Papu's Pyramid is like that too. Like you deliberately have to do something that would make the race take longer to get the boxes that would make it take less time. It's weird. Okay, well, let's this. I'm not gonna go for the shortcut because I don't remember it. And I'd hate to screw up the shortcut and cost myself a successful race. So instead we're just gonna get the CTR token on the first try because that seems like a nice change of pace. So if Blizzard Bluff is nice to us, this could go really well. So let's see if it's going to be nice to us. I don't remember any of these letters being really hard. There's the T right there. was that the R? Was right there. So far they're all really easy to find. And yeah, there's the C. So it's really just a matter of grabbing them. They're not in hard positions. It's not even tricky spots. It's just a matter of grabbing them. That was kind of funny because I think Engine got hit by the same rock. Well, that was a crummy place to get hit, but I'll take the R and we'll go cruising.
The one for the road.
I was hoping I just ram into him while my mask was still active, but that wasn't the case. That was crummy.
One for the road.
Okay, well, we got rid of him. I think we're in a good spot for the rest of this. I'm glad some of the CTR tokens can be nice and behave. Alrighty. So now we're gonna go ahead to Rocky Road, which is the purple token that I went to by mistake. And we'll see how this one goes. This is another collect the crystals. And I missed that one, but it's kind of just learning the route here. That's when you have to dodge the nitros, and you can get hit by a couple of them, but I already know I'm not doing it on this time. But it's a nice circular track, so really the trick is just kind of figuring out your way that you're going to go in a big circle and get them all. Like you got the upper ring, and you've got the center, and you've got the inner ring.
Hey!
And I mean, you can even see, like, I messed up on some of them, and I still got pretty close to getting a good chunk of them.
Hey!
So I'll give this one a couple of tries, and if I need to splice it out, and we're right here on the center, so one thing you can do is get this section first. That's not quite what I was going for, but this is the song that plays in the ending credits. Go up here. Let's go around to the outer circle there. Well, I missed that one, so we're not going to get this unless I get really freaking lucky, which we're not. I mean, there's options. There's not necessarily a one set route that you can take. Didn't do as hot that time around, but... That wasn't a very good start. We're gonna go up to the upper circle for a moment.
Not good. Here you go.
I was hoping to hit that rock down there to save me some time later, but it didn't seem to do the trick.
Hang on. Ow.
Okay, I got that one good.
Hey.
Alrighty, am I to that point? We might have it this time. It's gonna be close, but I think we got it. Yes. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I thought that might stretch out a little bit longer than it did, but it's one of those. There's a couple of different ways you can approach it. I mean, I like something like that where there's not just, this is the only way you can do it. But let's see how we are here. We're at 42%. We've gotten 14% each video. That's kind of interesting. So we still have all those relics. But we're going to call that good for now. So we have options next time. We could go and get some red, get the red gem. But I guess we'll figure that out in the next video in this series. So as always, until next time, this has been Red Silvers. Have yourself a good night.